Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Love is Blind. This is my new video. 90 Day Fiancé fans think Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia are monsters. 90 Day Fiancé's The Last Resort has been an intense roller coaster of emotions, with couples from various seasons of the 90 Day franchise coming together in an attempt to salvage their relationships. However, the show has taken a dramatic turn, with certain cast members sparking major controversy among fans. Most notably, 90 Day Fiancé stars Jasmine Pineda, Sophie Sierra, and Julia Trubkina have become the targets of intense backlash. Fans have begun to label them as monsters due to their behavior on the show, and it seems that tensions have reached a boiling point. The current season of The Last Resort has presented a rather grim view of many relationships. Couples have gathered at the resort with hopes of rekindling the love and passion that initially brought them together. But unfortunately, for many of them, it seems that the issues in their relationships are too deep to fix. The season has been packed with drama, fights, and emotional breakdowns, but it's the behavior of a few cast members that has left a lasting impression on fans, and not in a good way. The 90 Day Fiancé couples on The Last Resort. For those not caught up, The Last Resort features couples from various seasons of 90 Day Fiancé, including Julia Trubkina and Brandon Gibbs, Sophie Sierra and Rob Warren, Stacy Silva and Florian Sukaj, Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo, and Beanie Shebre and Ari Weinberg. The show was marketed as a chance for these couples to work through their problems with therapy sessions, intense counseling, and group activities meant to help them reconnect and rebuild their marriages. However, as the season progresses, it's become increasingly clear that not all couples are on the same page. Some have already hit breaking points, while others are realizing that they may not be able to resolve their deep-rooted issues. There's no shortage of drama, and fans are watching as some relationships crumble under the weight of their unresolved conflicts. One of the main focal points of the drama has been the contentious behavior of three women in particular: Jasmine Pineda, Sophie Sierra, and Julia Trubkina. As the season unfolds, viewers have grown frustrated with the way these women are interacting with the other cast members, especially their treatment of Natalie Mordovtseva, a fellow cast member who has found herself at the center of much of the drama. Fans are labeling them as monsters. It didn't take long for fans to take to social media to express their frustration with the trio of Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia. Many viewers believe that these women have become the mean girls of the season, especially when it comes to their treatment of Natalie. Natalie has her own issues and is often seen getting into conflicts with the other cast members. Viewers argue that Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia are taking things too far. One fan shared their opinion, saying, "They are the absolute worst. Super mean girls, and as crazy as Natalie is, these women are definitely bullying her." The comment reflects a growing sentiment that Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia are not only targeting Natalie, but also teaming up to make her life difficult. Many viewers have pointed out how these women seem to thrive on drama and chaos, which has fueled their growing dislike among fans. What's particularly frustrating for many viewers is that these women seem to be avoiding the real issues in their own relationships. Sophie Sierra, for example, has been accused of not wanting to fix her marriage with Rob Warren. Fans have noted that Sophie frequently shifts the focus of her frustration onto Natalie, using her as a distraction from her own troubled marriage. Instead of trying to work through her issues with Rob, Sophie is seen pointing fingers at Natalie and others, which only adds to her unlikable Jasmine image. And Sophie, the unholy trio? The group dynamic between Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia has drawn comparisons to a high school clique, with the three women seemingly feeding off each other's negative energy. Julia and Jasmine have been quick to follow Sophie's lead, and the trio often appears to be teaming up to attack Natalie, making snide remarks and gossiping behind her back. Fans have noticed this behavior and feel that it's far from innocent. In fact, it feels like a coordinated effort to bring down Natalie for no real reason other than to create drama. One fan commented, "Sophie doesn't want to fix anything with Rob, and to avoid having to talk about her marriage, she is focusing on bullying Natalie. Julia and Jasmine follow her because they're the same in their marriage and don't have friends, so they want to fit in." This comment reflects the belief that these women are using Natalie as a scapegoat to distract from their own unresolved issues, especially within their marriages. Jasmine, in particular, has been labeled as a monster by some fans due to her manipulative behavior. Her interactions with Gino Palazzolo have been contentious throughout the franchise, and her actions on The Last Resort have only served to reinforce the negative perceptions many viewers have of her. Fans have been quick to call out her emotional manipulation and her tendency to lash out at others when things don't go her way. Are they truly monsters? While the term monster may seem harsh, it's clear that the behavior of Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia has rubbed fans the wrong way. Their bullying tactics, constant bickering, and avoidance of their own relationship issues have made them hard to root for, especially when compared to other couples on the show who seem to genuinely be trying to work through their problems. However, it's also important to recognize that The Last Resort is a reality TV show designed to create drama and heightened tensions for entertainment purposes. In many ways, these women's actions may be exaggerated for the sake of the show, and some viewers may be jumping to conclusions based on the way they are portrayed on screen. While it's true that they've become unpopular among many fans, it's also possible that editing and the pressures of reality TV are playing a role in shaping their public image. Can these relationships be saved? As for the couples themselves, it seems that the odds are stacked against them. For Jasmine and Gino, Sophie and Rob, and Julia and Brandon, there are deep issues that need to be addressed if they want to make their relationships work. Unfortunately, it appears that many of these couples may not make it through the season. Fans are watching closely to see whether any of the relationships will survive the intense therapy and counseling sessions, or if the cracks will continue to widen. In the case of Jasmine, Sophie, and Julia, it's hard to say whether their behavior will change or if their monster personas will stick. With so much drama and tension surrounding them, the women may need to do some serious self-reflection if they want to salvage their public image and relationships. Until then, fans will continue to watch, comment, and express their opinions, many of which are less than flattering. Conclusion: 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort has proven to be an eventful season, filled with heartbreak, drama, and explosive moments. However, Jasmine Pineda, Sophie Sierra, and Julia Trpkina have become some of the most controversial figures on the show, earning the label of monsters from many fans. Whether or not their actions are fueled by genuine frustration or a desire to create drama, it's clear that the trio's behavior is having a major impact on their relationships and their image with viewers. As the season progresses, only time will tell if these women can redeem themselves, but for now, they are certainly not winning any popularity contests.